Hey guys, welcome back to another entertaining cryptocurrency video. Today we're going to be talking about the Ripple XRP price, about the Litecoin halving that is coming up, and about the $4.6 million Justin Sun and Warren Buffett lunch. It has been an insane week full of news, and hopefully you guys can enjoy this video. Also, don't forget that we are doing a $500 giveaway if my second channel, Dusty, can hit 1,000 subscribers. This video, hopefully you can hit 500 likes, so make sure you press that like button right now, and make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my second channel. This video has been no means financial advice. Everything said in this video is purely my opinion, and everything is just for entertainment purposes only. Having said that, the Ripple XRP price has been insane the last couple of days. It has been extremely bullish. The articles over the last couple of weeks also have really shifted perspective from being near negative, or at least when we're talking about the price, to really pro 45 or even pro 50 or more cents. And that's definitely in the last couple of hours here where people have really started to confirm that 45 cents is going to be coming. And as we all know, and as we all discovered a long time ago, if we break above 45 cents, there's actually a very big chance that those doomish times are over and that we're going to really be heading towards that good place that we were talking about with XRP. Ripple XRP price surging, bulls citing break past 45 cents. Ripple price started a solid upward move and broke above 42 cent resistance against the USD. The price rallied above 44 cents level and recently started a downside correction. There's a key bullish trend line forming with support near 42.50 on the hourly chart, and the pair is placed nicely in an uptrend, and it could continue to rise above 44 cents and even 45 cents. Now, the reason for this all being is definitely also, to my personal opinion, because BTC has been performing this well. And earlier today in my live stream, I explained a little bit about what the catalysts are for a run in BTC, and we definitely think that these US restrictions have something to do with more money pumping into Bitcoin. So, with more money pumping into Bitcoin, it is actually historically almost always happened that at a certain point, whenever there's pumped enough into BTC, it starts to flow into these altcoins, and a lot of people were speculating that the altcoins were actually gonna bleed a little bit while all the money from altcoins flows into BTC, but I actually think the exact opposite. BTC is having a nice little run. Right now it's having a little bit harder of a run with 2.14% in comparison to only being sub 1% over the last 8 hours or so. I think it's going to be amazing how much these altcoins can flourish now that BTC has already been doing good over the week, and it's kind of showing the people that there's some faith in crypto again, and then they can finally start to pick some altcoins to invest in. XRP surges higher and leads today's crypto market surge, but where will it go next? And this actually makes me think about our retirement plan that we've been talking about for the last couple of days as well. Where will we go? When will we stop? What do we do? And a lot of people keep asking me, when do you buy XRP? I buy XRP according to my personal strategy, which I cannot share, but what I can tell you guys is that at any point, I personally think that it's a good time to get some XRP. Right now we're at 43 cents. I am convinced to the max, that this is just a beginning for the price. Same when we're talking about BTC, same when we're talking about TRX, Cardano, any coin. We're all at such a beginning spot in the cryptocurrency realm that I don't think it will really matter what we do right now. I think we'll all be fine in the longer term for things. So I don't really mind it too much, though I try to buy, of course, dips like any trader would like to do, but it doesn't always work out. And the good thing about these cryptocurrencies is that if you buy one and it just becomes so volatile, it goes down a little bit, it doesn't matter too much since we are all convinced that the coins will go up at a later point. So it's just volatility and not really losing your money. That's, I guess, the best part about crypto, that you can't really buy something wrong, except for buying, of course, at the highest peak, like at 20k Bitcoin or $4 XRP, but hey, those times are way in the past now. So where will it go next? It's very difficult to predict where a price will go next, and I don't want to speculate on that anymore in these videos. We might be doing TA in the Discord, so I recommend you guys all to check that out. A link for the Discord is in the description below. It's a cool chat room type of thing, so you can just ask me questions. You can also leave something in the comment section down below. I will read through every single comment, so make sure you post it down below then. XRP price could soar more than 60% based on TA. Crypto charts of interest, Litecoin and BTC has completed a significant buy signal. New recovery highs in XRP would be constructive targets of 56.88 and 62.60. This article is actually from, not that long ago, but the things that they cover are actually from way back already. At least this tweet here is from the 6th of June. The reason I wanted to include it is actually to show you guys what the difference has been in terms of articles, in terms of positivity. Here you can see price could soar more than 60%. Right? It's cool that they give us something like that. But here they're not so sure about things. I don't really have the best explanation for you guys yet. He is very bullish on XRP, but right now it's been more concrete. So wait, let me rephrase that. Here it is a price could soar more than 60%, right? Based on TA. This is very vague, and it's actually very far in the future if you look into what they're giving us here. If you look at the articles that have been posted now, literally all these articles, we're talking about results. We're talking about what move is going to happen just now, next, what targets we need to hit, and it's really a big shift in what has happened. I think I like these articles more where they really give you something conclusive. Here we're talking about a speculative breakout once more and things like that, which I see kind of as, I don't want to say FUD, but kind of BS, since most of the time it doesn't work out for shit anyway. The only cool thing about these articles is that it gives you some hope and some positive vibes, but really, it doesn't add any substance. And some people say this actually FUDs the community. It's actually really bad for them because it gives people a fake thought of where the price will go, in turn leaving them negative. But hey, everybody their own opinion. Ripple launches new developer website, will let devs access new tools, tutorials, and network metrics. I actually did not cover this a few days ago because, as you guys mostly know, I've been gone for a little while. But Ripple has launched a website for developers, giving them access to a whole new set of things. The website comes with a fresh outlook and will let developers build innovative apps on the XP ecosystem. The new community-driven portal, XRPL.org, allows them to access technical documentation and new dev tools, apart from tutorials and network metrics. Ethan Beard, Ripple's head of Spring Division, tweeted that the new domain brings a new philosophy and new look. He tweeted out, "New XRP Ledger developer site, new look, new philosophy, and new subdomain at XRPL.org. Lots of more things to come for those who want to build on XRP, and that is actually kind of cool to read about it. Ripple price analysis, XRP continues to follow the bull flag pattern, and this is again what we need, guys. We need these bulls to take control and to move up to the sky. That's what we're going for with XRP, guys, and I'm really still bullish as I can be on this coin. It is going to be insane. I'm definitely convinced of that still, and nobody can change my mind. Now, moving over into his different subject, Litecoin Charlie Lee joins Warren Buffett's crypto power lunch with Justin Sun. So we're actually going to be talking about Justin Sun and the power lunch with Warren Buffett, so the Tron Warren Buffett lunch, and then we're going to be talking about the halving of Litecoin. So what has happened here? Most of y'all who are in the crypto space or in the economics ecosystem or community, whatever, have heard already about a $4.6 million lunch, or the annual lunch with Warren Buffett that you can bid on. There's an auction that goes to charity. The winners, they pay whatever amount they want to have a lunch with Warren Buffett, and the amount goes to charity. I just now noticed that person, which I laughed about at first because he bid $4.6 million for lunch, was actually Justin Sun. Okay, one of the persons that we cover almost on a daily basis on this channel here, it was actually Justin Sun. And I found that really crazy to look at and to think about, that one of the guys that we cover on such a basis bought a lunch with Warren Buffett for $4.6 million. Okay, but having said that, the reason he did so, I was checking out all these videos that I could find on the system. Most of them I've already seen, this one I've not seen, but it's all kind of the same subject. Is because he really wants to get some insights, I guess, into what Warren Buffett most likely thinks about this crypto, and he wants to introduce more than just a cryptocurrency to Warren. He wants to talk to him about, the blockchain space, of course, as one, but also about smart contracts and actually a lot of different things about dApps, things he has not most likely not really been introduced to because he's kind of had a skeptical look towards Bitcoin. Justin Sun wants to change that, and also a lot of these researchers are asking him, what are you gonna telling me to buy? What are you going to tell me to look at? Is it going to be Tron? Is it going to be BTT? What is it going to be? And he actually says he's going to have a neutral stance and that they're not really going to prepare this launch too much. They're just going to go with a natural vibe and let it go with the flow, really. But I don't know too much about that, all right? I think if you're having a meeting with a, multi-billion-dollar man or company as well, you're most likely going to prepare a little bit of a speech because, you paid $5 million, so you better you better get something out of it, right? Even though it's a huge publicity stunt, I'm wondering what exactly it is that they're going to get out of this. What they also mentioned in one of these interviews, I think it's this one, is that the person who won the lunch 2 times in a row previously actually got a job at Berkshire Hathaway, of course, Warren Buffett's company. And then the girl, I think it was this one, asked Justin Sun, is that really what you're going for as well? And he says, of course, no, I'm dedicated to Tron. But maybe, he's really trying to do this to get some type of partnership with Berkshire Hathaway as an investment fund. I don't really know. It's really hard to speculate for. But now, even a little bit later, I noticed that Justin Sun could have, of course, we already knew that, Justin Sun could have a team of 7 people to take with him to this lunch. And one of those people, most likely to split the bill with, is Charlie Lee, Litecoin's founder. Litecoin's Charlie Lee will join Tron CEO Justin Sun on his $4.6 million crypto power lunch with Bitcoin skeptic Warren Buffett. And also one important thing to take note of in this whole situation is that normally the lunch takes place in New York, and the place where they eat also donate $100,000 to the charity. But right now, Justin Sun specifically wanted to get this lunch into the left side, into San Francisco, really, so they could be closer to everything, right? All the crypto companies are in San Francisco, Silicon Valley, San Francisco, and they now decided to donate that $100,000 to charity instead of the restaurant. I think it's kind of crazy because there's a lot of money that he could just spend like that. But maybe, there's going to be some groundbreaking news that comes out of it. This is most likely going to be the 25th of July, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's the 25th of July. And yeah, there might be some crazy stuff happening that they will definitely keep a good eye on the situation here, as this might become insane. All right, it might be mediocre, might become insane. We don't know. We can't speculate. It is just too vague yet to get anything out of this. He is such a skeptic towards Bitcoin that I think, right, he's just going to be sitting there looking at him like, what is this kid from like 30 years old trying to sell to me? Why is he doing this? What is he trying? There's a pretty good chance that will be happening. But on the contrary, it could also be that he gets his eyes open. Him and his team, wow, they're just bamboozled about all the information that these gods can give him. It could be. I definitely think it's a smart move from Justin Sun to take with him a person like Charlie Lee, who really, what I'm thinking here, knows more about blockchain in depth and really the creation, more so than Justin Sun. I think Justin Sun is a very talented and charismatic talker, though when we're talking in depth about technology, I think Charlie has a lot more to offer, and maybe that's also what will help convincing or at least changing the perspective of Warren Buffett on cryptocurrencies or blockchain technology or DApps in specific or smart contracts. We don't know. We'll see, but it's going to be very, very interesting. So again, that's what all of this is all about. They're paying $5 million to get a lunch. It's insane, but all right. Now, something that I really, again, wanted to remind you guys of is to go ahead and subscribe to my second channel. It's called Dusty. It's really simple, but make sure you guys go ahead and follow it right now. I think if we press it, we must have some more already. There we go. You can see it's going up, but you guys need to keep doing that because it's just so fragile, guys. If the channel gets deleted, I want to still have you guys, so make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the second channel as well. And the Litecoin Halving is coming up relatively soon, and here is what you need to know. The Litecoin Halving, the event which will slash Litecoin's network block reward in half, is just 55 days ahead. A prominent happening of the kind is surely bound to have a serious impact on the network, as well as on its participants. So what is going to be happening is, of course, the mining reward, which used to be 25 Litecoin. If you have no idea what a block reward is, please do your own due diligence, because that's really basic token. This is when the next Litecoin Halving will take place. Of course, like, how many days is it going to be now? Maybe like 50-ish. And the event would slash the block reward in half, meaning that instead of 25 per block, miners will now begin to receive 12.5 Litecoin per block. Naturally, an event like this will have some serious impact on the network as well as on all its participants, and who better to address the impact than Charlie Lee, the creator of Litecoin himself. Lee took it to Twitter yesterday, outlining that mining LTC will continue to be profitable regardless of the halving. And now, this is really dependent on the country. So, he says here, electricity cost kilowatt hour is $0.05. And he says here, Litecoin block halving is in 56 days. Right now it's like 49 maybe. You can check it out if you want to. I don't know exactly the date anymore. It depends a little bit on how it goes as well. Here are some stats on mining profitability. After halving, miners are still profitable with electricity under 10 cents. Many are paying only 5 cents and therefore should keep mining LTC post halving. And this is definitely not the case where we are living, me and some of the team. A lot of other guys, though, might be able to grab a lot of money out of it still if your electricity is cheap. But here you can see, right now, I think my electricity is like, or for at least in a normal house, I think it's like 25 euro cents a kilowatt hour. Because there's some ways to get it a little bit cheaper. Let's say you can get it for 17. It's euro cents still, so it's not even gonna be it's not even sufficient right now, and even after the halving it's going to be not profitable whatsoever. So we would have to get all this mining stuff into another country then to go mine, which is also possible, or you would have some crazy deal. But mining as an individual in a lot of countries is going to be very abysmal, very strange, very bad, and yeah, I would not recommend it to people who it is not profitable for, but you can check it out here. You can see how it works out. It's going to be insane. All right, in terms of price, the price most of the time just keeps going up whenever a halving like this is coming. So that is also why I invested a little bit into Litecoin just pre-halving here to see that over the coming weeks here, we might see some crazy stuff happening to it. But that was actually for this video, guys. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, let me know with a like and a comment on this video, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Enjoy your day, everybody. Here you can see that Chinese miners pay a range of 4 to 6 cents per kilowatt hour, while break-even costs are around 0.1, but for me, not the case. Well, too bad. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you again in another crypto video. Take care, everybody.